It's Friday, and it's Wake Up Charlotte Go. I'm Larry Sprinkle, along with Chris Mulcahy. We made it to Friday.
Yes.
And what a week. It's been a week of heat.
Yeah. We went almost 10 years exactly without hitting 101 degrees, and we went about 7 since 2015 since we actually hit 100 degrees. Now that's behind us. So now 2 days without 100
Absolutely.
degree temperature.
I mean, we kept talking about it all week about maybe we'll hit 100, and we broke it. So that was good news.
Yeah, it was the prime conditions. So I think the reason why we hit 100 this time and we only hit 98 the other 3 times is it was the sunniest that we saw so far, and it was more of a dry heat. Think about the desert, that whenever it's really hot, that can often really be a catalyst for a warm-up, and sometimes when it's overly humid, that can put a cap on the warm-up. So I think that's the reason why we hit 100. But luckily, Larry, we're not talking about that on the 7-day forecast.
Not today. Let's talk about what's happening, what happened yesterday. There was a spot that got to 100, Columbia.
Of course it's Columbia.
You know what got me was the fact, and look at Greenville-Spartanburg, 99, they hit 2 days with 100 degrees. So even in the upstate of South Carolina, it was exceptionally hot over there. Got to 94 here in Charlotte, and in the mountains, it was in the upper 80s over there in Asheville. That was yesterday. Highs today, this is kind of typical. You know,
yeah, this is average.
Yeah. Upper 80s, low 90s.
Back to normal, yeah, and also that humid air that you felt yesterday and you're feeling this morning, that's supposed to be here. It was Father's Day, even the day that we were at 101. Luckily, it wasn't a humid 101, or else that just would have been unbearable.
I was several places yesterday. People complained about how hot it was yesterday. It was the fact that it was higher humidity.
Yeah.
And heat index was up there, so about probably close to 100. So yeah, upper 80s for temperatures out there today. So the heat's on again today.
By the way, as a quick note, if you want to escape the heat, always just go to the mountains. The mountains are always just good to you. Right. That's what you like to see. We average 89. They average cooler temperatures. But there it is. There's that 101 that we saw. And I'm not trying to be the guy that lives in the past, but Friday, or Sunday, last Father's Day, was probably one of the best feeling June days.
Perfect.
I can remember, at least since I've been here in Charlotte.
I would say so. I mean, it was nice. And even Monday was okay. Then it was all downhill. It's, you know, we talk about the comfort level. It's those higher dew points. You know, people sometimes, what are you talking about, the humidity? Well, if the dew point is, let's say, 40, and the temperature is 40, air temperature is 40, that makes humidity 100%. But it's a whole different situation than in the summertime.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why we talk about comfort level using dew point.
Yeah, and dew points are interesting, too. During the wintertime, when they're below 30 degrees, that's where you get a lot of static cling and shocking yourself on the doorknob. But anything above 60, that's where it starts to feel sticky. Once it's above 65, it's humid. 70 is muggy range. That we use the term air you can wear, and a couple of weeks ago where we were rocking the 107 degree heat index back-to-back days, we had some of those dew points that were close to 75. That's tropical air. We luckily do not have that, even though it does get a lot more on the humid side of things Wednesday and next Thursday.
Yeah, we ended in the 70s because we just don't really see dew points in the 80s. But
yeah, that's a bad day.
Yeah, that's the case. In the jungles, we just see something like that. Yeah, so at least things are okay today. Tomorrow and into the upcoming weekend. You know, I keep pushing this button. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to run over.
Larry's walking over right now. This is a live stream, so we can be transparent here. Sometimes the clickers, there it is. See, look at that. That's the manual behavior. So if you're wondering, if you're the one person who's like, well, why are we dropping down on the 28th, 82 degrees? The best way to cool down is cloud cover and rain, and that's exactly what we have. It's a very slow-moving front, which is going to give us a few days of rain chances. Really, you see the clouds build on Sunday night heading to Monday to Tuesday, and then after that, we're kind of clear back to original pattern, back to the mid-90s, but at least we're not challenging the top 5 spots for the warmest. But yeah, it is going to be kind of a little bit more of a gloomy feel, or a chance for it to begin the week, but at least we're not dealing with oppressive temperatures.
You know, we're talking about the early part of July. If you see low to mid-90s, that is as typical as you can find.
That's
it's
normal.
Just expected, but that's a week from this weekend. There you go. I mean, this weekend should be okay. Pretty much rain-free, upper 80s, low 90s today, low 90s tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, I think there might be a chance for maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm tomorrow, but we're talking business as usual. If you live in Charlotte, North Carolina, or say that you're new, we expect pretty much 89 to 95 throughout summer, with most days a 20% chance of that one random straight thunderstorm popping up during the afternoon. So lower 90s. Enjoy the weekend. Yeah. Hopefully you have a lot of plans.
Yeah, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you back here dark and early. Monday morning at 4:30 a.m. See you then.